Welcome back to Just We Are. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah.
Okay, Sarah, brace yourself. Tonight, we're talking about the wildest, most groundbreaking science I've ever heard. Did you know people who don't sleep at night are more tired in the morning? If you block your nose and breathe through your mouth, you basically breathe like a dog. Wet clothes dry faster in the sun than in a dark room. If you yell in the mountains, you'll hear an echo. And the longer you look for your keys, the harder they are to find. Because you get so frustrated, you stop seeing what's right in front of you. I mean, where would we be without these scientific revelations?
Oh, come on, Mike. Are you telling me someone actually got paid to figure that out?
Apparently, yes, science is wild.
Honestly, I'd like to meet the person who got a grant to study why do my socks get wet in the rain?
That'll be next year's Nobel, I'm sure.
Okay, let's actually talk about some of these discoveries. I want to know what inspired someone to do a deep dive on echolocation in the Alps.
All right, let's unpack the scientific breakthrough. First up, people who don't sleep at night are more tired in the morning. Who knew? I really thought if I pulled an all-nighter, I'd wake up feeling like a superhero. My entire life has been a lie.
You know, I'm starting to think you were the test subject for that study. Remember that time you tried to code for 48 hours straight and then tried to make coffee using the wrong end of the filter?
Hey, that was groundbreaking. I discovered that coffee grounds taste terrible when steeped directly in hot water without a filter. A true pioneer in beverage science.
A true pioneer in making a mess, more like. But seriously, who needs a study to tell them that not sleeping makes you tired? Is the next one going to be water is wet?
Patience, we're just getting started. This next one is pure gold. If you block your nose and breathe through your mouth, you basically breathe like a dog. I've been practicing.
Oh, I know you have. I walked in on you the other day trying to do it. You looked less like a dog and more like you were having a full-on existential crisis. What was the purpose of that? Were you trying to cool yourself down like a dog?
Exactly. Or maybe just trying to see if I could get a grant for a follow-up study. Are humans just really poorly designed canines? The implications are vast. Think of the dog parks.
I'm thinking of the looks you get. Seriously, this isn't science, it's just observations everyone over the age of 3 has made. I bet the next discovery will be that if you close your eyes, it gets dark. Mind blown.
Oh, that one's coming, I'm sure. But before that, let's marvel at if you yell in the mountains, you'll hear an echo.
Right, because before this groundbreaking research, we all just assumed mountains were super discreet. Like you'd yell, hello, and then the mountain would just, absorb your voice?
And then they got a grant to send someone to the Alps with a bullhorn just to confirm. Hypothesis: large rock formations may reflect sound waves. Objectives: yell loudly at various elevations.
I picture a whole team of scientists, full mountain gear, standing on a peak, and one of them just shouts, "Is anyone out there?" and then looks absolutely shocked when they hear, "Out there!" Honestly, I'm less surprised by the echo and more surprised they probably had to fill out 3 forms just to get a permit to yell.
Please describe your intended shouting. Purpose: science.
And then they publish a peer-reviewed paper called Auditory Reflection in Alpine Environments, a Preliminary Study. With graphs. So many graphs.
Oh, the graphs. And now for the grand finale. Wet clothes dry faster in the sun than in a dark room. Forget complicated physics. Someone just hung a wet shirt in a closet and then outside, and boom, Nobel Prize.
It's almost too obvious, right? My grandma discovered that one when she was 3, trying to dry her doll's dress after a tea party. She just knew the sun was better than the back of the wardrobe. Is that science or just common sense with a tan?
I think it's science that confirms your grandma was a genius. I bet she also knew that if you eat too much ice cream, you'll get a brain freeze. Maybe we should just fund her for a year and let her discover more of these hidden truths.
She'd probably discover that if you leave your car windows open in the rain, the seats get wet. Truly revolutionary stuff. The grant money possibilities are endless.
Honestly, speaking of self-evident, the last one on this list is my favorite. The longer you look for your keys, the harder they are to find, because you get so frustrated you stop seeing what's right in front of you.
The groundbreaking study of where did I put my keys? Finally, someone put a name to the phenomenon of staring directly at your keys on the counter and seeing only a blur of receipts and empty coffee mugs.
Exactly. And apparently, the scientific term is frustration-induced temporary blindness. This happens to me at least twice a week. I'll be tearing the house apart, emptying drawers, yelling at the dog for no reason, and then there they are, right next to my phone, exactly where I left them.
Or in your case, literally in your hand while you're asking me if I have seen your phone. I remember that time. You were on the phone with me, asking where your phone was.
Okay, that was one time. It was a stressful morning. My brain was clearly experiencing advanced frustration-induced temporary blindness. The science checks out.
It does. I bet the researchers just set up a camera in someone's house and waited for them to lose their keys, then analyzed the footage of frantic searching and the inevitable, "oh, they were right here" moment.
With a graph showing frustration levels versus key disability, revolutionary. What's next? People who stub their toe hurt their toe.
Breaking news, ice is cold.
Breaking news, sun is hot.
Okay, but seriously, can we share some actual science that's kind of amazing? Like facts that don't make you wonder if the researchers were just watching toddlers try to put on shoes?
Oh, I've got one. Did you know penguins actually have knees? You just can't see them under all the feathers, but they walk with their knees bent, just like we do.
Wait, what? Penguins have knees? My entire worldview just shattered. I thought they were just waddling, feathery tubes. This changes everything. Do they wear tiny knee braces? Can they actually sit down?
Apparently, yes. Their leg structure is a lot like ours. It's just hidden by thick plumage and how upright they stand. No tiny knee braces, but the image is hilarious.
All these documentaries, all these cute waddles, and all this time I was totally oblivious to their secret knee life. This is the kind of science I signed up for, not water is wet studies.
That penguin knee fact is gonna live rent-free in my brain for weeks. Thank you, cousin. I needed that after the wet clothes dry faster in the sun bombshell.
You're welcome. It's truly a gift to unlock the hidden anatomical secrets of the animal kingdom. What else you got? Try to keep it as mind-blowing as the penguin knees, though. That's a high bar.
All right, here's another one. Elephants are the only mammals that can't jump. It's physically impossible for them to have all 4 feet off the ground at once.
Wait, seriously? So they can charge, they can stomp, they can pick up a peanut with their nose, but they can't do a little hop? Not even a tiny hop? If an elephant wanted to play hopscotch, they'd be out of luck.
Absolutely no hopscotch for elephants. Their legs are built for support and walking long distances, not for jumping. They just kind of like ascend and descend very majestically.
So if a tiny mouse jumped over an elephant, the elephant couldn't return the favor? That just feels unfair. Nature is wild, but also it makes sense. Imagine an elephant trying to jump. The physics. I think the ground would jump them.
Exactly. And you never see an elephant in a jump rope competition, do you? Or doing hurdles. It's just not your thing. I love how even the most powerful animals have hilarious limitations.
It puts a new perspective on those nature documentaries where the elephant is always just lumbering along. They're not lazy. They just literally can't jump. My respect for their ground-bound majesty has gone up tenfold.
No wonder do they always look so calm. They're never worried about accidentally launching themselves into orbit.
If you've got your own favorite weird science facts, especially the ones that are both obvious and amazing, tell us in the comments. We love hearing from you.
And don't forget to subscribe for more family chaos, questionable discoveries, and actual fun facts every week.
See you next time.